Thank you very much. Again to Russell, to the Queensland Ambulance Commissioner. I refer to page 47 of the SDS in relation to strategic land acquisitions and the planning and construction of ambulance stations throughout the state. Commissioner, there have been some public conjecture about the location of a new station at Ormo. Can you advise the committee when this site was first purchased?
Thank you very much. And yeah, I am aware of some media around the purchase of a block of land at Ormo. First of all, I suppose just to put it in context, the Queensland Ambulance Service is always looking at opportunities for expansion, because especially into the growth areas of the state. And if you take an area like Ormo, if all of our modelling and the modelling of agencies, of relevant agencies, show that Ormo will have a community population the southeast of the state will have a population of about 4.9 million by 2036. So it's actually very incumbent on us to plan. Like I want that.
No, I get that. So when was the site purchased?
The site was purchased earlier this year.
Earlier this year. Were there any other sites considered?
We just don't go to one site and say that's the site we're going to buy. We actually do quite a detailed search. You will know that we buy land, as I say, in an ongoing basis, especially in these growth corridors. The Western Corridor, the northern Gulf Coast.
So there were other sites considered.
Sorry?
There were other sites considered.
Okay. Yeah, but we found it very difficult to find a site that was appropriate to our need. This site is very appropriate to our need. Sure. You have to remember that we respond to communities, and we often, or almost universally, buy our services, buy our stations, the land near these communities.
Sure. So is it normal to have an ambulance station in a residential area?
Yes.
Were the community consulted on this proposal?
Look, we follow all government guidelines for the purchase of this property. Now, as you can imagine, if we go out and say we're going to buy a block of land at 23 Smith Street, and it's got a government backing of that, the price of 23 Smith Street has just gone, exponential. So what
we're aware of that.
Yeah, that's right.
Recent.
Yeah. So what we do is we go along and we buy a block of land. Then we go through a planning process, and quite a detailed planning process about the type of facility that we would put on that. And then we go through, as detailed, this is all part of policy, we go through a detailed consultation phase with the community.
Great. So when's construction supposed to commence?
As I say, we're into a planning stage now. Construction, just on that. Well, we obviously got to do the consultation first. So as far as the block of land, that we've purchased for, so we'll go through the consultation process. We'll continue planning. We will then allocate funds in the 2021 year to actually do the planning and the necessary, providing all the due diligence that we do along the way. Works, and then in the where am I up to? The 21-22 year, we will commence, like construction.
Construction, right? Thank you. So why was there a big rush to demolish the existing house on that property in Peachy Road?
How's this relevant to the?
Well, because it's a site. The Commissioner's already said that there were other sites considered.
Yeah. Look, I don't know. I've never been a landlord. I drive into my property portfolio each night. But one thing I do know is that basically.
Are you a tenant?
Yes.
As long as you're allowed to stay.
Yeah, that's right. As long as I'm allowed to be. But basically, what we don't want to do is leave a building that's in various states of repair. That aren't occupied to be, used in means that they're otherwise not intended to be. So we went through the necessary approval processes, and we had the site removed.
So given that the existing house has already been demolished, there's obviously no chance of an alternate location for this new station?
Look, we're very comfortable with the location of this place. And it's not uncharacteristic of anything else that we do anywhere else in the state. And as I say, we're always looking for opportunities. We don't want to make public safety hazards. We don't want to do anything else. We made a decision that this building should be demolished and removed as a result of this. And now we will go into a consultation phase with the community.
Okay, was there any other location considered, say for example, near a fire station to make it easier for comms and those sorts of things?
Which fire station would you be referring to around there?
Oh, I'm not sure, just co-location of... excuse me, co-location has occurred beforehand, and historically there was a bun fight years ago, which you would remember at Nerang, when the Nerang ambulance station was placed where it was, and then later on there was a fire station.
Well, Member for Mudgee Bay, you're really starting to slide away from anything to do with appropriation.
Thank you very
Not
much.
a fire station at all, no, if you'd like.
Well, maybe there should be. Minister?
I'll give you one more question.
My next question is to the Minister. Minister, would you be happy to meet with a community delegation about this issue, given the current angst in Ormeau?
Look, I understand that the Deputy Commissioner met with the local MP, Michael Crandon, on the 24th, and that they have continued to meet with local residents since then. That consultation process is ongoing.
Okay, but would you be happy to meet with constituents?
Look, I don't have a concern with meeting them, but I'd need to take advice about
Okay.
where it was most useful in the process.
Thank you, Minister.
Thanks.
My next question...
Sorry, we move into some government questions. We'll come back to non-government.
No, we haven't completed 20 minutes yet.
Chair?
I'd like to call the CEO of the